Hi folks, Puffin here with your Antifa News Briefa for February 25th, 2022. Putin has invaded Ukraine and will probably be overthrown for it. I mean, the world is against Vladimir Putin for invading the Ukraine. The entire world. That includes the Russian people. There were protests in 55, 56 Russian cities. They arrested 900 people in Moscow, I think, and over 1,800 in the rest of the country, but that's not like they arrested everybody protesting. That's the people they arrested, and who knows what else they did. Probably brutal police tactics, but they tried to put down this protest. But I saw footage of thousands of people protesting, so that's just at the start, and it's only going to get worse. So there's going to be worse protests, and they will hopefully overthrow Putin. He's basically asking for it. But it's interesting to look at who's supporting him and who's not supporting him. They say that China supports him, but we have a rampant racist anti-China media and political culture here in America. So China comments on U.S. sanctions just popped up from CGTN, the Chinese state-supported YouTube channel that I watch, that doesn't seem to be favoring Putin whatsoever. I don't know how critical it is. I haven't watched a lot of its coverage, but it doesn't seem to be favoring Putin. I don't know if the Chinese government is favoring Putin. We seem to indicate in our culture and media that they do, but I don't know that they do. I know that Japan has joined sanctions against Putin. I wish that China would join sanctions against Putin, because I think that would shut him down. China is powerful enough that I think China could stop it. So I wish China would do that, would use its power to stop it, use whatever influence it does have with Putin and with Russia to stop it. So I do implore China to do that. I think that would be the noble thing to do. And I'm always all for praising China, but I would be hard pressed to praise China if they support Putin, because I can't support anybody supporting this. And that brings to mind other people. Like I did hear recently that India has not condemned Putin. The Indian government has not condemned Putin, but I'm not surprised, because Modi is a Putin puppet, just like Bolsonaro and Trump. So it's no surprise that Trump is still praising Putin, like to this day. He's still calling him smart and other things like that. Tulsi Gabbard, a Russian agent here who ran against Bernie after first supporting him, is also spewing Putin propaganda. So we need to call these people out. Of course, Tucker Carlson and all the other ones are spewing Putin propaganda. Although interestingly enough to me, some right-wing radio that I've been listening to, just checking in on, spying on, has been calling Putin a genocidal maniac and pointing out that he's got to power by bombing his own people, bombing civilians in his own cities, and blaming it on other people in order to start war. So that he's kind of been fake all along. It's interesting that they're pointing that out, and also interesting that they're talking about other candidates for president besides Trump. Like they're already accepting Trump's not coming back. It's not going to be him, or he's going to be in jail. They're already realizing that and moving on. But we should be arresting Trump, because that's the best way to tell Putin we're not putting up with his stuff. We're not going to take his American invader either. Thank you.